that's the thing I want in my music is just it's so real to me,
Yeah.
and I want there to be no distinction between what's real and what's not. I want it to just let's run back last night one more time. I keep now locked down. I got you staying out the way now.
As you know me, Jordan Burton, that's me, and we're here with Arianna Reid,
Yeah.
right? And okay, so first of all, I want everybody to know what kind of music do you do? This is not a part of the question. This is
Okay.
just so people know what kind of music artist are you.
Well, I'm an R&B artist, and I just try to make very tranquil R&B, even in the vein of alt R&B. Mhm.
That's a good question. That's a good answer actually.
Thank you.
Good answer. Okay, all right. So let's start with the we'll do it. Call it a fast round. So boom,
Ooh,
questions will be at the bottom just in case you see them. What
okay.
inspires you to do music? Let's hear
Um,
that.
that's a good question, actually. I feel like I grew up singing in church, so first of all, I want to say my spirituality inspires me. I also feel like relationships inspire me a lot. Love, friendships,
I'll do
just life. Yeah. Yeah. The day-to-day
it
experiences,
first.
I want to write about those.
Really? Okay. And you say which one out of church, spirituality, relationships, like which one is the driving force of your most recent music?
I'd say all of my songs have been centered around love in some way. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yes.
nice. Okay, let's go with the next question then. Very good answer. I like. Um, which artist influenced and shaped your sound the most? Let's go with that first.
Okay. I always say Aaliyah and Sade, just because of their tonality and just the way they approach music and the sounds they pick. I feel like I am in the same kind of vein when I'm
That
creating. Yeah.
yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Because I feel like Aaliyah's music is so soft and delicate.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely matches well with what your music brings to the table.
Thank you.
All right, nice. Okay, next one. What does your music creation process look like?
Ooh.
Songwriting specific.
Oh, okay. Since you said songwriting specifically, I'll start there. Um, I'm usually not somebody that goes into a session, whether there's other people there or whether it's just me, with it pre-written. I usually like to hear the beat, whether I made it or if somebody else created it, and then just go off of what I'm feeling or what like instantly comes to me. And then I'll create it. Just go in the booth and then
Yeah.
just either it comes out or sometimes I'll hear the melody and match certain words to the melody, but that's usually my process.
Okay, so you hear the beat first, and
Mhm.
then you get into.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, let's hit you with the next one.
Ooh,
These are super quick. What have been your biggest challenges, and how have you overcome them musically?
ooh, okay. Musically, I think it's always a challenge when you don't know or you don't have enough education on something. And that was hard for me, like having enough knowledge about making beats or how to create or how to record myself. That was a bit of a challenge because, yeah, I just didn't know where to go first or where to look. And I really just went with what was on YouTube and just slowly acquired
Yeah.
more knowledge and made my own process easier for myself. And I mean, it was a challenge, but at the same time, it was a blessing because I got to discover what works best for me and I got to learn. So win and loss.
Okay. Yeah. No. Trial and error kind of thing. Yeah, I totally
Yeah.
get you. I totally get you. Now, you mentioned this. I was gonna save this. This question is a little further on down the list, but
Ooh.
I'll pick it up now since you mentioned it. What inspires your productions? That's the question.
Yeah, that's
You know, You got that's the thing people might not know. You just hit 20,000 streams on Spotify. Shout out to that. Give
Yes,
that a
we're
clap.
out of the game. Yeah.
Yeah. And they might not know that you're a producer too. So
Yeah.
what inspires to that? What inspires your productions?
Honestly, my productions were inspired just from like necessity. Essentially, I just wanted to be able to create as frequently as possible. So that was like the first thing that inspired me to do it. I was like, I don't have enough beats. I don't have maybe the right things coming towards me sonically. So I was like, I want to be able to create this. And yeah, that inspires me. I guess musically, I'm always inspired by Timbaland and
Okay.
just very much like the 90s as well, like Babyface. Yeah, just like soft melodies, but like intricate drums.
Yeah.
Rhythmically. Yeah.
Yeah. So at first it was kind of like there's not enough beats out here right now. I'm gonna just make them.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna do this. And I heard like the melodies in my head. And I studied music before, like piano and guitar. So I knew what I was looking for. And instead of just translating that to someone else or maybe not waiting for them, like that delayed response them to understand it or
Yeah.
it may take time. It may take days, weeks, months for you to get something back. Yeah. But if you know what you want, I was like, I know what I want and I should give it a try and try to make it happen. Yeah.
What was it like your first time standing in front of like a drum kit or like, what was that like for you?
Honestly, so I use FL. I had that mindset in my head, like, okay, I know what I want, I should try it. But I wasn't expecting anything out of it. So I thought it was just like the first time I went in front of this software, I was like, okay, sure, maybe this will just be funny, Yeah. Just thought it wasn't gonna be what it is now, but I'm really grateful that it is something that actually turned out to love. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's incredible for you to go into it blind and then okay, now it's actually something that you do. So quick question. Do you produce all your music or is that like just something like once in a while?
So out of the 5 songs I have out now, I produced 4. So basically, yeah.
Well, that's all. That's basically
Yeah.
That's I like that. That's pretty impressive. Okay. All right. Okay. Here's one for the people. We'll get you one for people. Do you have any advice for new artists starting out right now?
Okay, my advice, I would say go for it. I know it's very scary and daunting to be an artist for a lot of reasons. You're really putting so much of your emotions out there, so much of yourself, like it's your image. Yeah, you're just sharing so much of yourself. And also, there's so many aspects of it that are potentially daunting because it's just new, like I talked about before. But it doesn't hurt to try new things or to try to express yourself. So I would say go for it, even when you're scared.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. We might have to clip that. That was good. Okay. All right. Can you share any info about projects you're working on at the moment? I know some of them might be top secret, hush hush, but let us know.
I can. My initial EP was dropped in October a few months ago. And now I just want to keep continuing on and drop another project, hopefully soon, hopefully this year. But there has been a little taste of it already. Twin Flame and Out of the Game are going to be on it. So
yeah, nice.
The tone is kind of there. If you're following how it's sounding sonically, it's all interconnected sonically. So
okay,
we're going in.
Okay, yeah, nice. That's nice to hear because it's like it's good to know that there's more to you give me a slice of cake and there's more cake. So
yes, there's more cake. There's more cake.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's get into you know what before we get into something spicy, let's go. What influence did being in a choir have on you?
I think it has a huge, huge influence. I always sang in choir at church, and it taught me so much, like harmonization, listening to others, like I guess just thinking quick on your feet, engaging with the audience, just so many things. And it just will always be a part of me. So much so that I ended up leading the choir not only at church, but at school. And we had a good amount, like 50 students. And we're still connected
Wow.
today. Yeah. At my last few performances, when I'm collaborating there, there's still musicians that we're connected to and performing together still. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So people back, so you're still working with them today.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still singing together, and it's just so nice to see that music is still connecting us and that we're still taking it seriously as well too, individually and together.
Nice, nice. I love that. I love that. Okay. Um, that's actually really cool to know. You're kind of like Beyonce. Beyonce started off
Yeah,
pretty
singing
cool.
in a group, it teaches you a lot. It
Yeah.
really does.
Nice, nice. I love that. Okay. All right. What was it like working with Daniel Caesar? A little birdie told me that you have some sonic vocals on 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 the song with Daniel Caesar. What
Yeah.
was that work like working with him?
It was really amazing working with Daniel on Too Deep to Turn Back. It was my first placement ever, so I didn't know what to expect, but he was just so welcoming. His team is so welcoming, and it's just amazing to sing alongside someone that takes their art so seriously. Um, yeah, and just so talented. Hmm.
No, that's amazing. That's awesome. Do you know if he has any, if like I'm not saying that he ghostwrites anything, but do you have a hand in maybe writing some songs for him, or is there any of that in the background, or is that all him? Like, what's up?
No, he wrote that song and invited me in, so I'm just so grateful to even be a part of it. But in the future, if he ever needs anything,
Yeah,
I'm there. Yeah.
you hear that, Daniel? If you're she's open to the idea. We won't say anything. I promise.
Always, always, anytime.
Now, okay, so here's one of those questions I warned you about. Here's one of those questions I warned you about, and I saved it for last because it's one of those things where it's like I thought it would be so hilarious to watch you try and answer this. But well, let's see if I can find it right now. I think it's hiding from. Okay, here it is. Here it is.
Okay. See you.
I'm gonna let. I won't even read it. I'll let you read it when it comes up. But have you formed a real connection with any of your video models? Now, I've seen your music videos. I know how steamy they get.
No,
I
it's
had
not
that
too
question.
bad. Wow. So everybody asks me this question all the
Yeah.
time, and I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to let everybody wonder and guess, and I'm going
Oh,
to
come
drop in the
on!
comments.
No.
Drop in the comments what you think. Drop in the comments what you think, and which video you think.
Yeah.
What is real? What's not? But that's the kind of thing I want, though. I want my
Hold on. I
music
think I
to.
think your audio cut out there.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's the thing I want in my music. Is just it's so real to me,
Yeah.
and I want there to be no distinction between what's real and what's not. I want it to just be like as authentic as possible. Maybe, maybe not,
Yeah.
but I just want it to all feel very real.
You're, you're teasing all your fans right now. You're teasing all of your fans right now.
And I want them. They're probably gonna feel like that
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
We'll never
until
know.
you never know.
We'll never know. Okay. All right. Wow. Because we've seen the music videos, and it's like, whoa.
But I like that. That makes me really happy visually. Like I want everyone to feel engaged in it and on the edge and just like immersed in it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you get that. You get that. Well, you get that job done very well. Well, that. Okay, all right. Next time I'll be coming with some more questions that you can avoid.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
more questions. That's all the time we have. We're a little scheduled, but that's fine.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for being a yeah.
Of course.
So we will touch base with you after. And this has been Arianna Reid, everybody. Well, she's on this side. Arianna Reid, hey, put up for her.
You're scared, scenes from last night keep replaying in your mind as you're telling all